everybody, welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video. Today's episode, Master Chief versus Doomslayer, the rematch voted by the Kickstarter, including myself. Of course, before we get into the video, please check out the original down below in the description, as well as, just in general, be sure to check out the original before coming to any... Damn!
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
The super soldier and the demon destroyer of Doom.
What intros?
Boomstick.
And it's
I'm surprised they didn't acknowledge that they did this before in the intro, though.
Who would win
I thought they would.
a death battle.
I kind of hope they remake a shot from the original.
Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her.
So from what Bro Buskus has told me, Master Chief is...
Well, he wasn't
lore
just
is nuts.
chosen, he was kidnapped.
Of course he
replaced
was.
by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command.
Because of course kidnapping's common in science fiction.
6 years old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other kids got
This likes
shoved into
Paramount
the
Plus.
deadliest summer camp
Yeah, I
ever,
can understand
going
why,
through
John.
intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Because you can't spell
Miranda?
infantry without infant.
The training
That's what I
tore
don't
away
remember.
John's identity.
That's probably
He
from a
couldn't
later
remember
Halo
his
game.
family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that
Poor
mattered
guy.
was the game, the mission.
And boy, was he good at it. Learning all sorts
Good
of
is an
military
understatement.
history,
He's
tactics,
one of the
leadership,
best.
And best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman.
Yay,
Augmentation
for a
which almost
super
half his
soldier-like
peers did not
project.
survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
Hey, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was
it's
extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by
Master Chief
rewiring his
Design
brain and
enhanced by the
capillaries.
librarian's
Carbide ceramic
gem
was
saw, giving him
grafted to
immunity
his skeleton to
to
make
digitize
his
the weapons like
bones
the
nearly
compressor.
unbreakable.
Okay.
His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at
Oh.
all times. And with a little luck, John
So
was
where did the
torn
animation
apart
come from
and
for
rebuilt
this
as
B-roll
something
footage?
new.
Is this
Spartan.
Okay, Wiz, careful. Not Wiz, Boomstick. Be careful singing video game music. You got in trouble for Mortal Kombat once.
Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens.
And he was
Yippee!
here to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason.
It's the
And
laser
can blow
pointer
up
of
tanks
death.
with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on
Arcane send the
feature.
beam,
And
Vorpal
if yours
Talon
like his
energy
John,
sword.
a jumping feature.
Whee!
Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Ah, good times.
Plus, he's picked up
There's
a
the
number of
reference to the
enemy
old
weapons
episode.
over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new
Plasma grenades are
strategies to
fun.
Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people.
Yay!
Unless
Pointy
he finds
things.
the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
That is
Of the
true.
135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable
We're the
hard
we're the
light.
Forerunners
In fact,
from
by
Halo
tapping
5
into
and
a Forerunner
Guardians.
ship he was on,
I think.
a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It
Yowie,
annihilated
wowie.
the whole starship, and Chief was just fine floating around.
Just
space,
floating in
chilling at the
space.
pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Well, the Mjolnir armor improves
Mjolnir.
his strength and speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a
Biofoam?
grappling hook, 'cause who doesn't?
That's what
And
that
thrusters
is?
so he
Huh.
can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master
Ooh.
Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And
That
he's
is
strong
insanely
enough
impressive.
To flip the 66-ton Scorpion tank, and
Hi,
even an
Sheila.
elephant. And an elephant. No, animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves
Oh,
like
that's a cool
2
vehicle.
miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment
'Cause
with
Chief
newer
is
armor,
Chief.
like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even
Impressive.
without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all
Yowie.
realize just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the
Yeah,
aliens
Chief's a
even
freaking
started
badass.
calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh,
He doesn't
Master
take
Chief
one.
Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kind of defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense. And he wasn't
Gotcha.
totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence
Hello,
system based
Cortana.
on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This
I mean,
one's different, though.
yeah,
Or,
Boomstick's kinda right, though.
Maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana.
A lot of people
has other
are.
AIs, even those designed by far more advanced
Don't ask.
civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours.
How the hell?
He could never.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself. Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have
And
it,
Cortana
John
kinda
is
gives him
quite
humanity
lucky.
by the sounds of
Cortana
it.
proved herself a dear friend, even
Yeah.
when she started her villain arc and exploded. But it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of
Hooray.
ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his
Sheer
side,
irony is
the
always
Master
fun like
Chief
that.
is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
Such a great quote. Time for Doomslayer.
2 dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect
I was
place
gonna say,
for
very
portals to the
edgy.
burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space
Hello,
marine until he
Doomslayer,
refused
whose
an order
name
to
is still
fire on
unknown because
civilians.
why not?
He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute
Likes his pet rabbit
named
skateboarding,
Daisy.
Isabel.
Until
Thank you,
those
Death Battle,
demons
for
murdered
acknowledging
her.
that. Hates
Pissing him
demons,
off so
demons,
much
and more
even the
demons.
Hulk would be
It's like the
jealous.
Reverse Flash.
This
It's just
impossible
like
man
Barry
was
Allen in
known
a way.
as- Well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope.
He's a
So
fucking
we just
badass
call
is what
him
he is.
Boom guy. Oh yeah. There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My U2's
Ah,
super
the
just
U2's
like
plug.
me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go
Also,
off?
who's animating
I
the
hope
Wiz and
not,
Boom
but
6
this
skits?
is
Is
one-time
this a
thing.
moral
Once
thing?
they sell
Or
out, they're gone. So hurry up. I said hurry up, Wiz.
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway. The quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy.
Curious.
Oh, so freaking cool. He scrounged up a slew of weapons from who knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket
I feel like
launchers,
Doom
chainsaws,
Slayer
and
is
a
the guy who
frankly
can use like
terrifying
anything
looking
as a
weapon
weapon,
The
like Frank West.
Unmaker is a celestial super gun, shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
only rivaled by the incredible
I was gonna say I don't
feat
think
of technology
I was
that
gonna
is
say the Unmaker is probably not gonna be
BFG
useful, but
9000.
that gun,
Don't
however, is.
sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun.
Hey,
A
we brought the joke
single
back.
plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom
Pew,
Guy
pew.
instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000. a
Because of course
massive
there's a
weapons
10,000.
platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
And so, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission: to kill every demon, ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering
It's like with
demons.
guns.
Like an
Vow to kill
Look
every
at
last
him go.
one.
Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
They'll kill demons anywhere for $9.95.
breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent to Nerve.
Ah, God.
For all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Is this one in
And,
2016 or
like,
Eternal
I really
takes place?
Can't catch a break, Kenny.
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doomguy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him.
As they
Hellwalker,
should
called
be.
him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm. Doomslayer.
Very fitting.
Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world, far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again.
Hi.
Be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's
That's an
always
interesting
coming
way
up
to
with
put
new
him.
Ways to kill demons, but my fave is the blazing sword.
Also, probably
called
missing the
the
Black Plus,
Crucible.
but
The Crucible
I
is
imagine they're
powered
not
by
counting Dark
Argent
Ages
energy,
yet.
sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much
Wow.
of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the
power to generate
average
energy
annual
equivalent to a
consumption of
nuclear power
Earth and
plant
narrowing it
can
down
produce
to
in a year.
2/3,
Wow.
given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, how
Fitting.
we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
That is
Yeah,
insane to
big
get
number.
into.
That's nice. The Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow
He's
shit
just like,
up.
meow.
Even without
It's like
it,
a
he can fight
lightsaber for him.
specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy
Big-
even human?
Those on Earth might not think so.
Some
He's not just a
question if he
hero
is
of the
human.
people.
I don't know
Some
anymore.
believe He's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games.
Oh wait, those
Which
are
means
actually
Doomguy's
connected?
father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know.
Wow.
That just makes him even more mysterious.
That's
Regardless,
actually
the
pretty
Slayer has
badass.
plenty of upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements
Okay,
that
so
make
Vega's
him
an
seem
artificial
superhuman,
intelligence. Got
like
it.
speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming
Wolfenstein was a
completely
really cool
invulnerable
game.
for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop. If the bull was also between wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he
Yow.
relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He
Okay.
can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets.
Yeah,
from
Doomslayer's
a
nuts.
rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega
That's
can
pretty
even create
impressive.
portals to alternate dimensions, including Hell itself.
It's like pizza
'Cause why
delivery,
not?
but for demons. Of course, that just makes
Pizza
it
Hut
easier
for
for
demons.
Doomslayer to
Just make
chainsaw
Doomslayer a
all in
freaking
hell.
delivery driver.
Time works differently in Hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been
Oh.
killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However,
Makes sense.
it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God
Huh?
and AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover.
This is really becoming Skynet all of a sudden, huh?
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell.
The
He
who?
has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
Okay.
He's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear. Oh, yeah.
Very
Why
good
does the
episode.
Devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Very philosophical,
Also,
Boomstick.
killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And
impressive.
so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer.
Well, until Dark Ages
He is more
finally
than a
comes out.
man. He is Doom.
Hot damn, they really hyped this man up.
All right, the
With good
combatants
reason.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
Stop with those. Yeah, I'm still sticking with Doomslayer. I think the sword is actually more powerful than the Megaton explosion, even though the sword was converted into energy numbers rather than a destruction number. And while they didn't specify the number of arsenal that Doom Guy has, it kind of seems like it's lower. But even then, I think Doomslayer's just way too difficult for Chief to put down for good. And that's what it really comes down to, is that, like, sure, Chief is faster according to what I've been heard from Robuscus and all this fun stuff. But how do you put someone down permanently for good if they're just really just hard to kill and immortal? And also, worst case scenario is that he can just retreat with Vega and just fight again later or something like that. They might also do a comparison with Cortana and Vega, I feel like, which would be interesting for certain. But who knows? I still think I'm going to stick with Doomslayer. I'm hoping for an epic fight. That's all I really want from this episode, man. Also, the Doomslayer analysis is just really good. It's probably one of my favorites since Independent Death Battle. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait. Around the corner. Be ready.
This looks really
Enemy
good.
Located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Doomslayer's like, fine by me.
Isn't he astute?
This track's pretty cool. And I think it's, as I was saying, Devil Artemis is working with David and Luis on this one. So that could be cool. Ah!
Alert. Portal detected.
Oh, great. Hey, look, the brute shot. Eat chainsaw.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
Doomslayer does, Cortana. Okay, that was cool. I thought the barrel was the other way. There goes the brute shot. He's like, no. Uh-oh. Ooh, sword fight time. This track definitely gives off Doom vibes. Ooh, the first person shot's cool.
Watch your six.
Ow. Shoddy. Welcome to hell, mother trucker. Nice deflection. Oh, there goes the sword. Oh, Chief's shield broke.
You are surrounded.
Ah! Oh, we get a fucking team up? That's sick. This is what we wanted, Microsoft. Pull!
What the hell just happened?
Hell, that's exactly what happened. We haven't had a team up.
See what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight.
Oh, great.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
He's like, stop that. Oh, God. Where did she even grapple to? Like, on-wise. Oh, they recreated the throwing rocket shot. Oh, it's a shot I wanted. Big fucking gun versus Spartan laser. Poor rat. That is an impressive vortex.
Chief, still with me?
Caught you. Hi. Damn that voice. Damn. What a kill shot. Fucking dope.
KO! And lo, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is Doom. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this
Oh,
down.
they are gonna
Starting
talk
with
about the
physical
AI.
Stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket.
And
zooming
Robuscus has been
almost 8
debunked about
times
Chief being
faster.
faster.
Master Chief
Damn.
can flip the 200-ton elephant platform.
Poor bro.
The Slayer can
I feel
fling
bad for
around
him.
these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down Titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this
Yeah.
came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may
True.
go to the Doomslayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat: his AI.
Yeah,
Okay,
Vega may
Cortana
be
definitely is
God
better than
repackaged
Vega,
as
yeah.
Siri, but Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega
Was a
oversaw
mining guy.
facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology
Yeah,
on multiple occasions.
that's fitting.
And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically
Yeah,
all
but
he did
as they were
since he was
saying,
a
like,
child.
the hell.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And
Yeah.
since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the
Then it-
sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
So it could go
Not
either
that it
way with
matters much,
experience.
'cause we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both
True.
had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but
I mean, that's
when it comes
fair.
to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat. The
Yeah,
Unmaker can match
quality
the Spartan
is
laser's
better
light
than
speed
quantity.
without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Still, Master Chief did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated.
Okay,
And
that's
it's clear
fair.
That without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Yeah.
The Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of
Hot
TNT.
damn.
Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is
Oh, it has 3
at
charges?
minimum 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke.
That's
The Slayer
closer
gets
than
the
I
final
thought.
nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay King!
The winner is the Doomslayer.
Those puns were
Amen.
bad.
Next
Class for
time on
Doomslayer. And
Episode.
next time. Oh, it's Simone versus Kyle. Okay.
Subscribe and join as a member.
Gurren
to see
Lagann
more
versus
Death
White
Battle.
Lantern.
Thanks for watching.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and talk about this. That was a really fun fight. I love the team up they did. It definitely felt like they wanted to get these two a proper crossover that we could have gotten. And I really think that soundtrack is really awesome. Cortana's VA did phenomenal. I'm re-recording this part of the video because for some reason OBS didn't capture it. But my thoughts after what I thought about the Cortana voice acting was great. I love the voice acting just in general. The music's pretty dope. I gotta check it out. And Doomslayer had a really damn good analysis. It is my favorite since the independent side of Death Battle, because you could just feel the hype and emotion that they portray him with. As for next time, Seaon versus Kyle. This one started off weird as far as me liking it or disliking it, because from what I was understood when this matchup first came out, it was like full of spite intentions way back when the commission, even before the commission track came out, I think, was the reason people wanted Seaon versus Kyle, because of all spitefulness towards DC's winning streak, which is kind of dumb and whatnot. But hey, Gurren Lagann is pretty damn... Gurren Lagann is one of those animes that you never probably heard of, but when you go to watch it on like Death Battle, you'll probably want to go watch it. And one of the only things I know about Seaon is that he has some really great speeches in the show. Can't wait to see how they portray both Seaon and Kyle. Kyle, from what I heard, is freaking ridiculous. White Lanterns are more busted than Green Lanterns. You thought Hal Jordan was broken? Nay. Here's Kyle. And as far as what to expect to see, a lot of cool stuff with the things they can do, like seeing giant Gurren Laganns and like whatever constructs they want to do for Kyle. But hey, that's just my thoughts. What do you think of Chief versus Slayer? Who do you got in Seaon versus Kyle? Let me know your thoughts down below, because I love reading your comments. And I will see you all later.